always celebrate wins. It's good to see some joy in the locker room. You know, as a coach, you look at everything with a critical view, but we should never forget to celebrate those. And so I'm happy for kids and staff and our fans that they leave Jordan-Hare tonight after a win. But a lot to improve on for sure. That we'll have to get cleaned up. But it feels better to leave here with a win. All the time we'll take it.
Hugh, in the first half, a little tougher running the ball. Y'all figured some things out. It looked like in the second quarter, second half was excellent on the ground. Anything changed for you guys? Was it execution, scheme, or?
Yeah, they played men, and we really hadn't seen them do that. And so we had some good runs in the first half, but had a lot better plan in the second half. But we always we have a mint plan, and they kept bouncing back and forth, and then we just let our quarterback handle it in the second half between two different deals. If it's mint this, if it's four down this, and the run game. And it was a good plan. Jake did a nice job with that with his guys.
Coach, what stuck out to you about Hank's performance, and where do you want to see some improvement going forward?
I thought he was solid. The rain bothered him a little bit. It bothered all of us, I think, right before half. He had a couple incompletions that were iffy with that, but other than that, he missed a few throwing into blitzes that I'd like to see him get. But that comes probably with experience. But I thought it was a very solid night. Decision making was pretty good. Other than I think there's two throws that kind of stand out in my mind that were that I wish he would have thrown into blitzes, but I thought he got us into the right checks early in the game, and it was good to see him take the RPOs when he had them, and I thought he had a solid first game.
Sticking with the offense, too, the offensive line, how did you think they did with pass protection, and what would you like to see them throw in moving forward?
Yeah, I don't remember a sack. I don't think we had one, but so anytime you get through a college game and without a sack, you're somewhat pleased. But I'm sure I'll see on film where we need to clean some things up, and that's without Tutall didn't play tonight. We had to shuffle some things around, so it was. I thought we really balanced too. I hadn't looked at the numbers really, but it felt like we were really balanced on run pass, and that helps in your pass protection for sure too.
What went into the final decision to go ahead and give Hank the start, and when did you and your staff sort of sit down and make that decision?
I made the decision, and again, I've stood with Peyton and still believe that he's a good football player, and you never know if his number gets called again, and he's handled it, the disappointment very well. He was a good teammate tonight, and talking about things he saw on Hank check to a man beater on one of the third downs, and it was not man, and Peyton said, this is how, I think you can see it's not man, and so I heard that conversation, thought he handled it well, but I decided Monday after watching the film, I just didn't tell them until Thursday. I just felt like we left so many plays out there, winning football plays that could win a game for us, and I couldn't put my finger on why, because I know he has the understanding of it, and it just felt like this is what was best for our team, and I don't know if it's. If he keeps playing well, it'll be a permanent fix, and if not, maybe it wakes everybody else up that spurs them to be better prepared and make better decisions.
You obviously face a really athletic quarterback and did some things here. What did you think of the defense and what you guys played tonight?
I thought we were not very good on defense, and I think DJ would agree. And we're not playing the ball well. We had too many penalties. Didn't contain him very well. And people got behind us, and they converted too many long plays, long distances. But again, we found a way to win the game, and we certainly will take that. But thought we looked kind of tired, it kind of seemed. So we'll have to talk about all that tomorrow, and I know that DJ and his staff will certainly be trying to fix all of those issues before we face another very mobile guy next week.
Yeah, Coach, that was my question. Does facing a guy like Dampier, does he show you anything or help you prepare for Taylor Green next week, that style?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't studied Arkansas yet, but I mean, I've played Petrino before, so I don't think they're exactly like the offense that we faced tonight. But there's no question that their quarterback is very, very mobile, and I bet he still moves the pocket with him some, which he's a dual threat guy. So we'll have to have a better plan and play better for sure next week.
Mike?
Coach, you said you were pleased with Hank's first start. How do you move forward this week in practice? Do you move as if Hank is your unquestioned starter going into Arkansas, or does the battle continue in practice this week?
No, Hank will be the starter next week. I think that will, the next couple of weeks, I think will show us exactly where we are with that. But he'll be the starter next week, and let's see what he does as we step up another level of competition against SEC play.
Nathan?
I don't think you saw Cam Lee out there. Is there any update on his stats?
He has a calf strain, and he struggled with it all week. And we got to get some of these guys healthy, like him and Cam and Tutal, and then B. Frazier's unfortunately, I think he broke his foot. So we had some not good news on that.
Back?
Coach, you had a pretty balanced attack tonight. 268 yards passing, 235 yards rushing. Is that kind of equity that you're looking for, especially as you get ready to go into SEC play?
I'd take that every Saturday. That balance there would win a lot of football games if you take care of the ball.
You 1 for 6 from Hank in the second quarter, but it was kind of raining. Kind of can't do anything about that. Were you worried about his confidence heading in halftime?
No, I could tell what was going on. He had very little grip. I can't remember all 5 incompletions, but a couple of them were definitely involved with rain. But on the other hand, I think he started the second half like 8 for 8, and I don't know what he was for, maybe 9 of 11 in the second half for 3 TDs. So that was pretty solid. So I think we'll take that performance and hopefully he'll be more confident next week in the plan.
Got 3 more to finish up right here.
I know they're kind of banged up, but what were your thoughts on your young secondary tonight?
We've got to play with composure and poise and play the ball better than what we're doing.
How valuable is a game now for Hank? As you know, you can go back and watch an actual game, first team offensive reps, all this. How valuable is that for a quarterback?
Yeah, it's there's nothing like experience, and his has been very, very limited to probably a handful of possessions you could count on one hand, and now he's got a full game to look at and learn from, and hopefully every week's a new challenge because everybody's a little different, and our expectations of protections change every week, and our checks, and so he'll have a lot on his plate next week, but there's nothing like experience for sure.
We'll finish up with Justin.
Keep 10 guys making catches, and I had 4 different guys catching touchdown passes. Did you like just how y'all were able to spread the ball around, to a lot of different types of guys?
Yeah, I do. I think anytime you do that, you got a happy room, and it puts on tape that there's not just a single guy that you can double or do different things, and hopefully Cam will be back next week to add to that rotation. But I always like to see guys that practice well, like Camden Brown. It's so good to see him score a touchdown because I'll tell you, no one practiced better than him this week, and that's the reason he got the start, is because of the way he practiced. And so it was good to see a lot of those guys get touches.
Thank you, Coach.